Well, if you want an example of what I did way back in 1995 to 97, this is what I did. I used to drive along like roads like this. This is called Black Mountain Road, and it goes from Black Mountain to Guyra. And right there is the railway line. Can you see it? No, not really, can you? I'll show you. This is what I had to do. Was come down here on things like this. Railway crossing. Farmers that secure the gates over the train tracks. And just to make sure everything looked good. So if you didn't know anything about railways, you like how they make the wire strainers? They use two old bits of rail. And if you look at that bit of rail there, that's the first original rail that they built up here on the train track way back in 1880. That's the 40-foot length they shipped over here from Sheffield, England. See, because you can tell by, if you look at the head of the rail upside down, the size of the rail down there on the ground. That's the heavy gauge rail. That's the same rail that's in Sydney today running all the electric trains, and people don't realise that. They think it's that junky rail. But in 1975 they relaid all this because the railway line was still going through to Brisbane. So that's what I used to do. Just come out here and find things like that and get all the mileage markers. You had to find all the culverts. So let's go down here and look. So there's a cattle track thing there. So this is Rosewood Station. Now he's got 450. That means his address is 450 Black Mountain Road. Now his house would be way over there somewhere. But that's not what I was up here to do. I checked the gates and all that sort of thing on level crossings. And then the other things I do is this sort of thing. Here's one right here, a culvert. So now there's a culvert over there. And over there, it's got a mileage marker. Well, that's full of rain, it's wet, I don't have to do it. It's not going anywhere, I've already got it at home. So there you go. That's what I did way back in 1995, 25 years ago. I had to write down all those mileage markers, exactly what everything was. See, there's the train tracks there, up there. See, the railway line goes level, while the road goes up and down the hills, and there's the railway cutting over there on the left-hand side. And they come through here using steam shovels and horse and sulkies and horse and plough, and that's how they made it. Look at that big cutting up there, that's a big railway cutting. See, here's all the dirt up here behind this tree. All that dirt's been sitting there since 1880. Huge big cutting like this. I'll see if I can get a better photo of it. Yeah, that's the dirt there, ploughed up there from the cutting. And look, there's a level railway line up there. See what they did? They take the dirt out of the cutting and they build it up here to keep it level. Very smart. They didn't take anything away, they just moved it. See, and the dirt out of that cutting there, they put it back over here. And that's how they did it. As they cut their way through a hill, they put the dirt from the hill in the low spots. Now check this bit out. This one here was made back in 1880. This is how old this is. Look at the workmanship in that. So you can got fresh water in it and swallows. Yep, my mark is 612 kilometres. Isn't it beauty, eh? Look at that. It's hard to believe that's been there for 140 years. And it'll be there for another 500 years. See? So that's how they let the water get through. Anyway, see you later.